welcome back to my channel. I just came back from Bali. I was in Bali for 10 days and now I'm currently in my hotel room in the Philippines. I love this place. I just arrived, but I wanted to do a special video of everything I learned as a female solo traveler going to Bali for the first time. Because there's a lot of things that I wish I would have researched before. I've done several of these before, like my Thailand one, like my Japan one, and it really gives me this like perspective for the people that really need help in case they want to go for the first time. So sit back, relax, and I'm gonna tell you everything I learned if you're planning to go to Indonesia, specifically Bali. But yeah, let's talk about Indonesia first. Indonesia is known for having the most islands than any other country in the world. It has 17,500 islands in total. And we're just talking about one single one, Bali. Bali is considered the island of the gods. And most Balinese people are 80% Hindu. Hinduism has been called one of the oldest religions in the world. And it dates back all the way to India. And it is commonly known as a religion of spirituality, self-discovery, self-awareness, a lot of peaceful energies. That is where yoga comes from. And it is interesting because I learned so much just being in that world. I don't consider myself a very spiritual person. I really just came to Bali with an open mind and just for a holiday. But meeting all these people around me that really just came for a spiritual journey or self-discovery, and it was really interesting just to hear their stories. It was something that I really wanted to open myself to. Let's talk about the places that I went to and what I recommend. I only got the chance to go to 3 places: Seminyak, Ubud, and Canggu. So there's only one airport in Bali, and that is in Kuta, also known as Denpasar. I chose Seminyak because it is super close to the airport, so I decided to start there. I recommend Seminyak for people with families. There's not much to see. It is mostly like a big city and there's a lot of beach clubs. So if you're into that, definitely give it a go. Same with Canggu. If you're going to Canggu, it is also a very city-like place. And Canggu is known for like the party place. So lots of bars, lots of clubs. If you're into the going out party vibes, definitely give Canggu a try. But what I really enjoyed was Ubud. Ubud is more tropical. It's like in the jungle area, and it is known for where you do the self-discovery, meditation, yoga. There's different ways that you can enjoy Bali. If you want to go to the beach, party, if you want to have that self-discovery moment, you have different areas you can choose. Other places that are super common that I didn't get the chance to see is Nusa Penida or Nusa Dua, Lembongang Island, and Uluwatu. I've heard a lot of things about those places while I was there. If you get the chance, also give those a try. I actually stayed in a hostel called the Arya Wellness Retreat, and it was amazing. If I get the chance to recommend a hostel for you guys, this is one that I highly recommend. They treated me so nice. Free massages, free manicures, pedicures, free yoga, meditation classes. It was amazing, and it was female only, which was 10 times better. So having that like femininity, spirituality, talking to people, it was so nice, and I just felt very connected to having this experience. I didn't came for that experience, but the fact that it got me there, I wanted to learn more about my journey. Bali became tourist in the 1960s. Before that, it was super tropical, no tourists at all, no hotels. That is when a German tourist called Walter Spice decided to move to Bali and write a book about it. That book became really famous, and that was the first spark of tourism that Bali had. Since then, that's when tourism started to grow. Also, who wouldn't know Bali because of the famous movie Eat, Pray, Love with Julia Roberts? That is personally how I heard of Bali and was like, I need my Eat, Pray, Love moment. Indonesia uses the currency rupiah, which is equivalent to this. Also, try to pay in cash all the time. You can pay with a card, but they will always charge you a fee. So it's not even worth it. Something that I really didn't like about Bali is that I feel like I didn't even had to learn the language or use Google Translate in anything. Most of the people there usually speak English.
Sometimes I don't feel like I'm in Bali. I just feel like there's only things for like tourists. Everything in English.
Because it is a touristy area and place, it is kind of like a vacation place. So you will see a lot of restaurants with English menus, Americanized food, burgers, fries, also Australian food, smashed avocado. They would have schnitzels, things like that I feel like it will make the tourists more comfortable. But in a way, I really just wanted to have that Indonesian experience or Balinese experience, and it was sometimes hard to just find a restaurant with authentic Indonesian food. You will feel comfortable because you are in the tourist area or resort, but try to get out of that comfort zone and do something different in the culture. Try their food. Some of the foods that I really enjoyed was nasi goreng and nasi campur, which was amazing. Most of their foods come with a certain type of meat, such as duck, beef, chicken, rice, a specific type of like steamed veggies, and some like crackers. I wasn't sure if they were like shrimp crackers, but they were pretty good. Definitely give those a try if you're there. Oh, also the beer. I tried the Bintang beer. Oh my gosh, delicious. So if you're into beer, give that a try as well. So yes, Bali has a lot of tourists. It has become a little bit of a problem. 80% of Bali's economy is from tourism. So it's definitely helping them. But at the same time, it is destroying their nature, their beautiful landscape, their culture in a way. Sometimes tourists just go for the pictures or they don't learn about the culture. And that's something that I really hope that if someone goes to Bali or any other country, try to respect the culture that you're in. Research more about the place that you're going to. I was talking a lot to the tour guides. They do sometimes not like tourists, but in a way it benefits them. And speaking about all that, they definitely take advantage of social media because that's where most of their tourists come from. If you go on TikTok, if you go on Instagram, you will see those typical pictures that most people take in Bali. One of them being the Lembuyang Temple. I tried to go to the Lembuyang Temple because I fell into that trap of, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I want to take a picture there. If I could recommend you one thing, do not go to the Lembuyang Temple. It is a horrible tourist trap. It has become a very sad place where it's supposed to be sacred, and it's filled with people, and you have to be hours and hours in line just for that single picture, and you have to pay so much money for that. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, don't come here.
Even if you try to go during sunrise, it's gonna be even worse. I can't even imagine that. I just wanted a picture, and I said, I'm not gonna spend my time in this temperature waiting for a single picture. So I just decided to take a picture on the side. I could tell they definitely take advantage of that. If you want to do like the Bali swing, it's so funny that because there's so many like swings, and you just see that typical expectation versus reality scenario. And yeah, it's sad that everyone just wants to do it for the picture instead of actually being there. Yes, you get that sense of reality, but that's where they get their money from. And that's another thing. I got so overcharged for so many things. My first day in Bali, I was super excited. I went to a gift shop and I spent so much without even knowing. The woman was just telling me numbers and she just kept rising the price, and I was just too scared to say no. I don't know. I was just so impressed that they know how to work tourists. They know how to play you, and just be careful. They can scam you real quick if you don't know the currency, if you don't know how much you're paying, because it happened to me a lot. And sometimes I feel like I am too nice and I can't say no, but I've learned the hard way. So be careful in Bali when it comes to locals trying to overcharge you.
I'm gonna show you how the scammers work. All of these, if they have no price tag, magnet right here. How much? Sorry? 35? Okay. Thank you. Hello. Let's say we want like a bracelet here. How much for the bracelets? Yes. 50,000? Okay. Thank you. Let's go see how much they charge over here. Hello. How much are these?
30,000.
30,000?
Yeah.
And then these?
This one 50 for all.
50?
For four pieces.
Okay.
50, yeah.
450.
Yeah, for all this one.
Okay.
You like this one?
Yes. Sorry. I'll come back.
This one, this one.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
You buy this one, yeah, 50,000.
Thank you.
50 for all.
Thank you. I'll come back. Thank you.
In general, it is pretty cheap, but they see you and they know you're a tourist, so they immediately gonna up the charge. Unless you're good at bargaining, then enjoy. And also, just be aware, you will also could get scammed just going out of the airport. I was filling out my customs inside the airport, and someone was already like grabbing my bag and taking it, and he would just say like $20, and I'll drop you at your hotel. And I thought it was just like airport staff member because he had the uniform and everything. But then that's when I looked around and I saw that no one else had someone helping them. So I was like, no, please, let me get my bag. So yes, people will scam you. Always be cautious of your surroundings. I immediately went to the Gojek little pop-up store right there where you can even tell them to help you download the app. They'll give you a discount on it and they'll give you a secure driver. Use the app just so they don't overcharge you and you just feel safer using the app and knowing that it is an actual person with their license plate and name and everything. There is two different types of apps that you can use if you either want to order an Uber, order some food, Gojek app, or the Grab app. I was using the Gojek app, but I know that the Grab app you can use in Thailand, in Singapore, and the Philippines. Also, I mentioned it earlier before, the temperature in Bali, there's only two seasons, summer and rainy season. Is it summer right now or?
Actually, it's winter in Bali, rainy season. But I don't know, sometimes it's hot, every day the weather is changed.
Okay. Does it get cold or no?
No,
No?
only summer and rain.
Okay.
No snow, no cold.
No snow. I went during rainy season and it is super hot. I can't imagine during summer. It was supposed to be rainy, but I had like maybe one night of rain, but it just gets really, really humid. You're just walking and you're sweating almost every single day. Come prepared with some sweatshirts, shorts, because I brought so many pants thinking I was going to use them, but I was just reusing my shorts, sandals every time. So yes, it is super hot, super humid, and you will sweat a lot. Another thing that you should know is that there's motorcycles everywhere. I think there's more motorcycles than people. And that's the cool thing because Uber there is basically just going on a motorcycle. It is so cool. I've never had that experience in my life to just hop on a motorcycle. I know that on the Gojek app, you could choose if you want a motorcycle or a car. So if I had my luggage, I would definitely use the car. But if I just wanted to just go to the city with just my bag, I would definitely use the motorcycle. When it comes to the motorcycles, you can either take a ride or you can also rent your own bike. I did want to rent a bike, but I was kind of scared, but you could see a lot of tourists just driving around and everything. And I think you do need a helmet. If you wanted to give it a go, just definitely be aware of the traffic. It looked pretty fun. And it is easier to just drive around the island and go different places because that's the thing. You can hire a driver to take you to different places of the tourist areas to do, such as the waterfalls, the Coco Park, the Luwak Coffee coffee, the monkey park, anything that you can do. It's in different places. I highly recommend renting in Ubud since it's more tropical and there's not much traffic and you're outside the city, so it is safer. Something that you will also see a lot if you're like walking around, driving around, you will see these little bouquets that are made from bamboo sticks, and it has like little like small treats, flowers, incense. In the beginning I didn't know what it was, but I was just so curious to see how they're in every temple, store, or house that you walk through. But that's when I talked to my tour guide and he told me that they're called Canang Sari, which is an offering that people make for good luck, and they do it every single morning just to bring good luck to their store or house. They also do it to express gratitude and life to their gods, and it is just so beautiful to see how every morning the women leave their house or the temple and you can see them placing them on the ground. Another thing that I really love about Balinese people, they are so nice, super sweet, super respectful. The way that they were so helpful with my luggage, they were always very welcoming, always saying hi, always smiling, super nice. And that's something that I really always appreciate when I go to a new country, just knowing that I feel welcome. If you do go to Bali, hopefully you do have a good time, you enjoy it, learn more about it. Be sure to always be present there. I would really consider Bali one of the best countries in the world that I visited. Bali really changed my life and I really, really want to go back. That is everything I have for Bali. If you like this video, please give it a like, please subscribe. If I forgot any other things that you recommend that you have seen or done, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.